The Zac Brown Band is very near and dear to my heart, so when I saw Charlie's comment, shout out to Charlie for the video idea, my mind instantly went to Zac Brown. I'm not saying I've been there since day one, but I've been there since day one. My dad received the Foundation album as a gift in 2009 when I was a kid, and the Zac Brown Band quickly turned into one of 3 artists we listened to when camping, when driving, when doing anything. It was the Zac Brown Band, Brad Paisley, and Blue Rodeo. But enough story time, I'm just going to cut to the chase here. Jumping right in, at number 10, I have Day That I Die featuring Amos Lee.
On a day that I die, I want to say that
This song features, as I said, Amos Lee, I believe that's how it's said, and it's just a great tune. It's almost 5 minutes long, but it never feels like it drags on. The intro is fast and really gets your spirits up. That nice organ paired with the fiddle. That's one thing with a lot of these songs. I mentioned it in my best country covers, but Jimmy DiMartini is an incredible fiddle player. I just like this song and its message. It's simply saying, when I die, I want to say I did it all. I was born a musician, and I want to die one. One last thing I want to point out is the arrangement. I think it's phenomenally arranged, and that's a common theme with a lot of these longer tracks. They're arranged so well, which contributes to my original point of it not feeling like a drag. I mean, even the last chorus is just an a cappella with harmonies everywhere. You don't even miss the instruments. At the number 9 spot, I have Roots.
It made the man I am today, my roots.
This song was a bit of a shock to me. It came in 2017 with their Welcome Home album. It's, again, just a great message in a better song. It feels very Zac Brown, which I know sounds stupid being a Zac Brown song, but the Jekyll and Hyde album was very experimental, though I don't think it was bad by any means. It was experimental. This felt like it could have been straight from the Foundation. I love the piano paired with the fiddle in the intro. I actually enjoy the fact the verses are just Zac's voice and a kick drum. I think it really builds up some hype for when the chorus hits, which hits you like a train. The one thing with Zac Brown's songs is, because it's so instrumentally rich, there's no pointless noise. They're all real instruments and it feels so refreshing. Pair that with the massive harmonies due to the sheer number of people in the band, and you have a fantastic sounding track despite it being on the loud side. Again, the arrangement with the banjo having a little solo, another a cappella for the last chorus. What's there not to like about Roots? Number 8, I have No Hurry.
You know my old car needs washing.
Again, the fiddle in the intro just feels so nice. I love this song because it really just calms me down. The message I find really important for me, just to slow down. I'm not in any hurry, just relax and enjoy the incredible life I have in front of me. I'd be a fool now to worry about all those things I can't change. I love that line. The whole message is delivered perfectly. How you get a little more minor chords for the bridge when he's talking about dying, when they lay this sinner down, but then it picks back up with that good feeling for the last chorus. Again, one of the highlights of a Zac Brown song, especially with their earlier stuff, is the production. It's always on point. The instruments and harmonies are always perfectly balanced, so there's never a dull moment in a song, but you never feel overloaded or overwhelmed with sound. At the number 7 spot, I have Sweet Annie. This is another one of those longer songs, similar to The Day That I Die. I love the build-up the organ provided in the intro before that explosion of instruments, once again led by the fiddle. One thing you'll learn about me is I love harmonies, and the thing with the Zac Brown Band is they can all sing, and there's a bunch of them, so the power they reach with their harmonies is truly something to behold. That goes for a lot of the songs on this list, but this chorus just feels nice. I love how it transitions just like that into the bridge with that electric guitar before a fantastic fiddle solo, bridging back into the chorus, which, you guessed it, is an a cappella with some light piano and guitar picking in the background. Number 6, I have Whatever It Is. I think this song is really underrated in my opinion, but I get it. It's just an album cut from their first album. I think the reason it hits so hard for me is because I have a very personal connection to it. It just really vividly reminds me of camping with my family and the amount of times I heard this on my dad's old gray CD player. This song just brings back so many memories from my childhood, which is mostly why it's on here and decently high. But it's also a great song. That classical guitar in the intro feels so fresh, just like a lot of the intros to their tracks. And again, the fiddle solo is sublime. It just gives off that beachy, summery vibe that caused so many of us to fall in love with the Zac Brown Band. We're now into the second half of the video. Number 5, I have Highway 20 Ride.
So I drive and I think about my life.
This is one of the more stripped back Zac Brown songs. The majority of the first half is just Zac picking his guitar. It feels so personal. The way Zac delivers it feels so authentic and earnest. It's all tied together by those beautiful harmonies and fiddle floating in between verses. A lot of these lyrics went over my head when I was a kid, but now hearing it later, I realize how open and heartbreaking this song is. That last chorus feels like almost a goodbye from a father. It was a pleasure of my life, and I cherished every time. Don't try and say that doesn't break your heart, just a little. Number 4, I have Colder Weather. Everyone knew this song was coming at some point. You know what's coming once that piano kicks it off. On the way to the Zac Brown Band concert I went to last year, I was in the car with my friends and we were low-key getting hyped listening to this song and just singing along. Considering how sad and quiet this song is, at least for the first half, we were getting pretty into it. It's such a sweet, sweet story. The actual story behind it is super sad, but it created a masterpiece. The build on this song is so strong. It's like a snowball. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It has so many layers to it. Again, the arrangement is brilliant. It's not the standard 3-minute, 2-verse, 1-bridge song. I do want to take this time to point out Zac's voice, which is an absolute treasure and really put on full display on this track. Overall, just a phenomenal song. I have not met a country music fan who does not love this track. We've made it to the top 3. It's podium time, and taking the bronze medal, I have Goodbye in Her Eyes.
Goodbye, with that goodbye in your eyes.
This song rocks, to put it as simply as I can. First of all, the little guitar drumming picking thing Zac does, I find really goes over a lot of people's heads. They don't realize how impressive that is. My brother is quite the guitar player, but even he was saying he has a whole new appreciation for that song because of how impossible that intro is to play. And Zac doesn't cheap out either. When he performs it live, he does the whole routine while singing, further proving my point when I said in the best covers of all time that the Zac Brown Band might be one of the most talented bands country music has ever seen. I know I was complimenting the build in Colder Weather, but ultimately the build and arrangement is what landed this song such a high spot on this list. That driving beat that really keeps the song moving plays such a big role. The harmonies that constantly get larger with more layers and different lines really adds a lot. The bridge of this track really kicks it up a notch. The fiddle is playing so calmly, and then the drums hit, and everything hits, and it's just something to behold. Again, the vocals on this song are beyond great. I especially love the line in the final chorus when he says, "Should I hold on or is it just a waste of time?" When Zac goes wicked high, the drum kind of pauses for a second before coming back in. The harmonies are wicked. It's just the greatest climax for a song that had been building up for about 4.5 minutes now. I find a lot of songs, they build up like there's going to be some big climax to it, and then it just kind of fades away. This song delivers on all cylinders. And that is the strongest part of this track in my opinion. It finds strength in its strength. And again quickly, the lyrics never disappoint. I'm just not pointing out the lyrics or reading as many off because especially in their older stuff, the lyrics are so quality that a fantastically written song almost doesn't stand out on a Zac Brown album. Silver medal time, and I've given it to none other than Martin. Again, as a kid, this went way over my head. Naturally, I thought Martin was a person, but Martin is his guitar. This song has such a great story to follow once you understand that Martin is a guitar. It really is a gem. I love how he personifies the guitar so you too get attached to Martin. Zac is so great with the guitar, and I think this track just feels so honest, as if he's actually good friends, as he says in the bridge, with his guitar. The intro is a lot of fun to play as well, I can confirm, and again, Jimmy's fiddle plays such a big role. I don't think many people give this song the credit it deserves, which is partially why it's so high, so people can really take note of this track. One of the other main reasons why this is so high on the list is because it's just a new take on a song. I don't know how many love songs about someone's guitar are out there. Please comment them down below if you know any. I'd love to give them a listen. But this song was just delivered perfectly. I think it really conveys the mood they're going for and expressing in the lyrics. And that's another thing with a lot of these tracks. The Zac Brown Band really puts you in the mood they want you to be in while listening to their tracks. The feelings are really contagious when you listen to them. When you hear a happy Zac Brown song, you are happy. When you hear a sad Zac Brown song, you are sad. That's about all I have to say about this song, because I'd be repeating myself if I talked about the great arrangement and instrumentals, etc. But this song is just incredible, hence the high position. Quickly want to ring off some honorable mentions. I have a few. First, their newest track, You and Islands, I love. I think that's what the Zac Brown Band should sound like in 2020, not The Owl. That was a mess of an album, and judging by the last two singles, I think they realized. My Old Man and Toes are both great songs, polar opposite vibes, but both give off immaculate vibes. Lastly, Cold Hearted. This song was so close to making it. For a second I was going to make this a top 11 video because I wanted this song on there, but then I realized how dumb a top 11 sounds. But yeah, check out that song. It just sounds beautiful. And now, my favorite Zac Brown song of all time, without a doubt, As She's Walking Away, featuring Alan Jackson.
And don't be falling in love as she's walking away. When your heart won't tell your mind to tell your mouth what it should say.
This song has been my favorite since the Christmas of 2010 when my dad got this album, and to this day, it has not fallen off as my favorite track. It most likely will never be topped. If you want to boost my mood significantly, just put this song on. The intro just gets me going. This song does a great job of delivering the subject matter and really conveying that mood. Again, like I was saying, it feels like she's walking away as this song goes on, but it does a great job of still feeling hopeful. Similar to Hardy's Give Heaven Some Hell, it's a sad song about a friend dying, but it feels so hopeful and almost makes you want to go out and live your life. Similarly to this track, it's sad that this girl's walking away and he's saying, I'm falling in love as she's walking away, but there's still that sense of hopefulness that he'll get another one day. And I think that really balances the song so that, yeah, it's got a bit of a sad story to it, but it's still equally as hopeful, and I'd argue it's a happy song. I think Alan Jackson fits this song great. I love his contribution to the song. He fits the part fantastically of being the wise older brother to Zac Brown. Again, those harmonies just hit me. But I tell you what, the bridge is great. It's one of their more standard songs in terms of arrangement. It's a 3.5-minute track, 2 verses and a bridge, like I was saying earlier. But this song just hits different for me. The lush instrumentation, again, I'm repeating myself from previous tracks, but this song is just a cut above. I think it'd be really cool if they redid this song with a younger artist and had Zac sing Alan's verse, almost like a passing of a baton from one generation to the other, but that will probably never happen. Alright, bit of a long one today, but I feel like the Zac Brown Band deserves a video this length. Again, it could be because I grew up with them, but they're a phenomenal band. They wrote some great songs, they put out some great records, and I do like their newer stuff. I do think they're really going back to their roots a bit. Definitely some poppier feels to it, but it just feels Zac Brown. I find that with the Jekyll and Hyde album, how I was saying it wasn't bad, it's still a Zac Brown album. It's just not the foundation, or you get what you give. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe for more content, and yeah, feel free to drop video ideas in the comments. I'm actually preparing a lot of videos that are from comments, so don't think it's never going to be featured on the channel, because I do take into consideration all the comments you guys drop on me, and yeah, have a great day.